Now the other one was in the Bucket of Blood Saloon in the town called Natty Glow that I first met that guy called Lou and heard his tale of woe. The bar was piled high with Canada Dry and Cliquot ginger ale, and a couple of guys was eating pies and pretzels by the bale. My buddy Brown had just put down his 17th root beer, and Dan McGann, the taxi man, was drinking cherry cheer. Rudy the Red was out of his head from soaking up vanilla, and Pat McGrath, the dirty rat, was drinking sarsaparilla. There on the floor a dozen more was out like so many lights, some of these from orange squeeze and a few from drunken fights. Just then the door opened, and in walked the lousy bum. "Who'll buy a drink," said he, "for poor old Lou?" "Thanks, boys. I knew I'd find a friend. You see, in days gone by I traveled high, my shirts were made of silk. But that was before the day I fell for chocolate malted milk." "Baloney," somebody snickered, and the stranger whirled around, his eyes ablaze with a hectic gaze, on his forehead a terrible frown. "Who made that crack?" he shouted back to the gang around the door. No one spoke, 'cause it was no joke, that expression this stranger wore. "Hey, listen, you guys, and don't crack wise, you bunch of small-town punks. I was a gent till I went hell-bent, and you guys was always drunks. Why, I was once up in the dough as wealthy as Diamond Jim Brady. But damn her soul, I shot my roll for the sake of a painted lady." Saying this, he took from his pocket a fountain pen, and stooping to the floor, he cussed, with a voice full of hate. "Boys, this is the skate that lowered me into the dust." The poor old wretch began to sketch. His work was a sight to behold. As he pictured this girl with a flourish and twirl, the rest of his story he told. "She fooled me once, she fooled me twice, but still I held her blameless. But she was a bum, that dirty scum, and absolutely shameless." There on the floor before us all were two pictures within one frame. One was the beautiful smiling Queen of Hearts, and the other the original gold-digging dame. He said, "I see, my friends, you're puzzled at those deceiving faces. Well, I held a 4 flush of hearts in her, but that bartender held 3 aces."